Koholoya Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Hashem Elkaka Dash Dazabasha Adawin Ha that we Malak Shabayat Ha Bama Waffle Bobble Bow. First and foremost, grace, mercy, and peace to the men, women, and children that's following the pagan order, the patriarch, the true patriarch, which is Yahweh Shai, men, women, and children, and keeping it that simple, right? And being obedient as everything else has been added unto us if we're seeking what we need to be seeking. Grace, mercy, and peace to those women and children. To the men, may the Lord keep guiding you to be examples amongst your peers, your family members, the ones that's watching you, right? So that they may glorify the Lord. And this is what this is all about, being an example. Showing true compassion and empathy towards those who are brokenhearted. This message is really to Tahar, but I want to reiterate to you, Tahar, that spiritual power is using faith, mercy, and discernment, followed by power, austere, and authority, loving your power, Yahweh, with all of your mind, heart, soul, all of your might, and all of your strength, and loving your neighbor as you love yourself, using faith, mercy, and discernment, the weightier matters of the law. This came out of the Lord's mouth. The reason why he said that is because that's what he was utilizing when he was amongst these murderers for those 3 years, around those wicked scribes and Pharisees, right? That's what he was utilizing. That power that y'all speak about when he moving around through the Holy Spirit. He was telling us how to receive the power, and he told us how to receive the power. Why would he tell us to love our neighbors and then we love ourselves? Love our power, Yahweh, with all our mind, heart, soul, and all our might of our strength, right? And use faith, mercy, and discernment, weighty matters of the law, if it's not power. He's not going to tell us to do something he hasn't already done first. So it is true and faithful on what he's telling us to do. Obeying the Lord's voice and being obedient is way better than your sacrifices that you have sacrificed these past 40 years. We're up under the new covenant, Mr. Tahar. There's no such thing as a copy of the key of David and Yasharamba. As of what copy means now, and Gabar looked up what forgery means. It means imposter, copy, something copy. And what you do, Yasharamba, to damage control or to save face, you say it's with power. That's what copy mean, with power, right? Good. Let me tell y'all niggas something. All you etymology, root word munching motherfuckers, something. Back in those ancient times, there wasn't no dictionaries and no definitions. It was like mouth to ear. They didn't have no root words to look up. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit is the true definition. Enough said. Y'all feel some type of way when we say, call her lawyer, how about Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Hashem, Rakakwa Dash, right? And y'all be like, well, if you don't agree with what we agree and just give us the name back, why don't you just use your own name or, follow your own doctrine? or, don't use the name, right? Because y'all was the first to bring it out. One West brought it all out, right? So if you don't agree with y'all, why are you using the name? Well, I'm going to tell you this. You mean to tell me you want me to give you the power the Lord has bestowed upon me too? That's what you want that too? I ain't get no power from y'all. You want the power the Lord has given me too? You want that? Do you want that power? I can't give you that. It ain't mine to give. Give the name back. Just don't use the name. It ain't yours to give. It ain't yours to take away either. I want to read, because a lot of y'all be thinking I'm off because I ain't dropping no precepts or nothing like that. Right? Let's go. Because, GMS is number 1. Sakar is number 2, and IUIC is number 3. So y'all are basically the governors of these camps, the kings and noblemen of these camps. That's worldwide. And y'all take high pride in that. You take great pride in that. Babylon, the great millstone, is where we at. Babylon, the great millstone. And you want to tie that millstone around a nigga neck. And I know that's going to be tied around y'all neck. Y'all wear it well like a bow tie and a necktie, so you going to wear it. So you like to throw curses in Hebrew to bitches, right? You want to let you throw curses to motherfuckers, right? You deem as a non-threat, right? You like to throw them curses, right? You better be careful who you throwing curses towards, because, hey, I had a dream about you, boy. But I ain't. It ain't important to bring out. Yo. How shall I curse whom Yahweh hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord hath not defied? Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. Now we know that these kings and these governors are not Gentiles, right? Because it says them and the Gentiles, right? Because you motherfuckers damn sure don't look at yourselves as Gentiles. So y'all must be the kings and the governors of your community. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. That testimony is the spirit of prophecy. The testimony of Yahushua Mashiach is what he's speaking about. You know, we know you're not Gentiles, so what are you? You are those governors of that community. You are those kings of that community. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. This is why I go off the dome. This is why I freestyle. If his name is on my forehead, that means I can freestyle off the dome. Right?
Your speaker is ready to pair.
Yup.
Your Bluetooth device is connected.
Mm-hmm. That's why I freestyle off the dome. Right? Let's read this. I don't like saying like the name of the chapter. You know, on verses, I just like to read. Right? Because I know the scrolls didn't have, like, they just had them written in their inward parts. And they just put it on the tablets, on the papyrus or the scrolls. Right? And so, you do a lot of cursing. But how you going to throw curses but waiting on spiritual power? What type of curses are you throwing but you're waiting on that spiritual power? Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Y'all always in the Lord's, always around, always, look, y'all always like that. Y'all always, let them be before the Lord continually, that he may be cut off the memory, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, right? Not cuss words, but cursing. So let it come unto him. Whoa, now. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. Selah. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as the garment which covereth him, for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may be cut off, right? Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as the garment which covereth him, for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. So to keep throwing them curses. There's no enthusiasm, there's no power or spiritual authority backed up behind those curses. So basically, boomerang, toomerang, shoomerang. Call her lawyer, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh, Shabbat, Hashem, Rakah, Quadash, Taz, Abasha, Ado, and Ha, Dawi, Malak, Shabbat, Ha, Abba, Mawath, Abba, Shapak, Rat, Tazala, Mawath.